Okay, I scalped this breakout of a 15-minute channel on the euro dollar. So I took my winners off the table because we came up into the apex of that triangle. So I'm kind of happy with just a little bit of money tonight. So I thought I'd look at the next entry point. Kind of looking at getting in on any pullbacks, and definitely going to sell up at the 140. That seemed like a good idea. Anybody with me on this trade? I prefer more people to get in on this trade, please. I need some liquidity to push the market up with me. So anybody that's tuned in, and even if you've watching the video hours after I posted, you still want to get in, because by the time you watch this video, it'll be the opening of Dow Jones, and as many traders I can get on board this losing trade as possible would be very nice for me. And all my subscribers and all my links and all my likes, like me on Facebook. Don't forget to like me on Facebook a lot, please. And don't forget YouTube robots are listening to all tracks and monitoring you from afar and near. But I'm expecting a breakout of the apex of the euro dollar. That's going to be violent. Everybody needs to be on board this one. We need as many traders as we can get into this trade, okay? And that's not a signal service. We're group funding the Forex euro dollar trade. Apex breakout of this triangle, please. If you have any PayPal or Bitcoin coins laying on the floor, please send them in. We're going to need... we want to get this to 140 as soon as possible, because I've got bills to pay, okay? I can't babysit these markets anymore, you know? I don't have the time, I don't have the patience. I have already projected this. There's there's like 144 Fibonacci clusters up in here based off the 30-second chart, the 30-second charts, and then I have a 6-second chart I built. And there's a lot of tops and bottoms become bottoms and tops inside the... I have a 3-second chart I'm working on that's for scalpers that are using negative spread, zero commission brokers. The new brokers that just came out. But I'm a big fan of the 50 pip entry. This is 50 pips deep. Just keep pulling the trigger here, just like bam, bam, bam. And then get out here. Just make 50 pips. Forget about the guys that made the 100 pips. Forget them. They're just greedy. Just stick with 50 pips. 50 pips on the euro. You know, it's weekly chart, so 50 pips a week. Looking for make 50 pips a week, you know. It's not too greedy. Look at this thing. Respect the 50 pip, 100 pip. 100 pip thing, and then 50 pip chatter here. I think we're going to get a nice launch pad here. So, you got 1 minute to go here, but of course for you people just tuning in late at 6 a.m. or if you're watching this the next day, if you could just add to the position, because by then we'll have broken out to here, and there'll be a little bit of a pullback into here, and then we can propel it. See, this will be the new support after we bust through, come back. Okay, this is all I'm saying. Okay, listen, it's the end of the week. We're all broke, right? So we need as many people on board this trade as possible. It only makes sense. Come on, think about it. We can manipulate the market, people. We can do it. Don't back out of this. I want you to go to my iTunes, okay? If you can, in the morning, go to my iTunes and log in. And there's a little badge you can print out on your computer, and it's about the euro dollar and how we need to save the euro dollar at all costs, especially for us to all pay the rent and be out of this beautiful pattern. I mean, the triangle is the best pattern, and it's the apex here, the cheap place to get in, right? Oh, it's selling off. Okay, they just opened. Top of the hour. This is the moment of truth. We're going to go down to 15 minutes, see the devil's in the details. This is where the ugly mess is of the stop hunt. Okay, let's zoom out. Try to not lose perspective here. Can't get lost on that 1 minute chart now because here comes a whole new session. So now the whole attitude can change. Now we're going to go to the 1 hour chart and zoom in on the 1 hour chart. See if we're a little too early to the game, or we should just scalp what we got. I'm not in that big though. Actually, most of my money was just this, comes back into this bottom. So that was your first resistance, was the last known bottom on close right there. So when it spikes into that, that's a killer place to have a pending if you're a bear, if you want to go short this thing. But I do think it's trying to consolidate and reconsolidate constantly, it seems like. But yeah, I just pause this thing, come back and see where we're at about, oh, that's like, what is that? I don't know, it's daylight savings time, you know, I still can't figure out what's going on.